How's it, guys? So like I mentioned in my previous video, I want to do a comparison between the Hasbro and the Disney Rapunzel dolls. So here is the more affordable, I would say, playline Rapunzel doll from Hasbro, and then the second one from Hasbro is also the playline, but she is a bit more expensive. I think it's because there's more detail in her dress, and she's got a different face mold. And then like I said, I imported Rapunzel because we do not have Disney version dolls this side. So this is the Rapunzel classic doll I imported, ordered it from Amazon. This is the one that came literally within 3 days, so that was like really impressive. I thought it would take like at least 3 weeks, but I was pleasantly surprised. But let's take a closer look at each one. I'll give you guys my opinion, and then you can let me know what you think. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with her. Okay, so you can buy her from, you know, any of the leading toy stores we got this side. The only thing is there is price differences, you know, for some reason. I don't know why. So at Toys R Us, I think she retails for about 150, but at Toy Kingdom, she's about 30 Rand more expensive. So she comes to 180 Rand. But I mean, all toy shops has got specials, or, you know, there's something good about each one of them. So I'm not bashing anyone, I'm just stating facts. But let's start with her. Okay, so she's obviously the cheapest one you can get. Okay, I really do like the face on this one. I think she looks more like the Rapunzel from the movie. So I actually prefer her to the one I'm going to show you next. But obviously it is a Hasbro version. Okay, the hair is really not bad. I mean, it's not like there's bad rooting or massive bald spots or anything, but like a lot of people are complaining, you know, she has got the molded on top. The dress is material, luckily, but let's just remember this doll range especially is aimed at kids. Okay, so that's what I've got to say about this one. And now the second one I want to show you, also from Hasbro. I think she was about 480 Rand. Okay, but she did come with a couple accessories. I think she came with 1 or 2 hair clips. She came with a I'm not sure what you call it, but you use it to basically color the hair. It's like chalk or something. Yeah, I think those were the only accessories, and I think maybe a few rubber bands. Okay, so obviously she's got a very nice dress. Okay, this version has got a material dress, so it's not molded on like I showed you on the previous one. Face mold is different, but to be honest, I prefer the previous one. I'm not too keen on this one though. I do not like the face that much. I don't know why. I think the other one for me captured the character much more, but she's not bad. I mean, she's still pretty. Let's have a look at the hair. And yeah, hers is also not bad. We haven't got any bald spots or any bad rooting, so overall not bad. So this is the other version from Hasbro. And then obviously this one here, which I'm just going to tell you now is obviously my favorite. This was the 10th anniversary edition. Okay, so they gave her a completely different face mold. I prefer this one to the previous one. The previous one, I don't know, I just didn't like that. But this one for me is perfect. I mean, I like that. I like the little flower in the hair. She came with a little pendant. I think for adult collectors, this has not got a lot of value, but it's pretty. Maybe I will get the Ariel doll with her pendants. I think that might work. But let's just have a look at the hair. Okay, so obviously much better quality hair. It's got a very nice length, unlike the Hasbro versions. It's cut very short for some reason. I think it's cut right to about there, and I don't know why they are doing that. But I think Hasbro did bring out a new one now, which has got, I think, 11-inch hair. I'm not sure, it could be longer, but still, this is my favorite. I mean, like, one of the YouTubers that I follow said, you know, the Disney version dolls never disappoints, and I'm gonna completely agree with that guy. She's got full dress on here. There's actually 2 layers to her dress, which is great. And then what I found interesting is the rubber legs. I think this is quite cool. You can actually bend it, you know. It reminds me of the Barbies you used to get in like the 90s and stuff. But by far, she is really my favorite. The thing I don't understand though, I mean, I'm taking the quality of this doll compared to Hasbro. This is much better. Like I said, I love Hasbro, but this is really nice here. I mean, it feels really nice. It's not gonna frizz as much, you know, especially when, you know, a little boy or a little girl plays with it and brushes the hair. It's not gonna end up that hot mess, you know, what you usually get with the Hasbro version dolls. Interestingly enough, on Amazon, okay, she costs around about the same price as the Hasbro version dolls. I'm just finding that a little bit strange. I mean, obviously there's a big difference between the 2 dolls. I mean, just look at the faces. Huge difference, but still they're almost the same price. It does not make sense. So I must say, price wise, I do have a problem with the Hasbro dolls. I think they tend to make the price higher than what the doll is actually worth. So that's why, one of the reasons I prefer this one. She is almost the same price, but she is so much more beautiful. I mean, look at that. There's not even a comparison. I mean, I'm so glad I actually got this one. Like I said, I just want the Aerial one next time. But let's put them all together. And there we go. Actually, let's do this. I'm putting from my favorite to my least favorites. So obviously, my favorites. My second favorite, I mean, look, she's got a beautiful face. She almost looks similar to the Disney version one. And then, like I said, I'm not very keen on her face mold. She kind of, I don't know, she looks a little bit funny to me. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. It's definitely not the head size. I mean, obviously this one's got a much bigger head, but for me still, she is like 10 times more prettier than what she is. I mean, I can even look past the molded on top, you know. She's just, in my opinion, much prettier. So obviously my favorite, she's okay, and then my least favorite. But yeah, so this is what I think about the differences between Disney and Hasbro. And there's my opinion regarding the Disney version Rapunzel and then the Hasbro Rapunzel. I think if you're ever going to compare Disney to Hasbro, for me at this stage, I think Disney is going to win every time. I think for a couple of reasons, but I think the main reason, it's Disney. I mean, they are making these movies. But like example where I think Hasbro is a little bit better is when it comes to the Frozen 2 dolls. In the first, or when the first movie came out, the Disney Store version Elsa looked beautiful, looked like the character. But then, you know, when they launched the second movie, obviously with the new dolls, the face mold's still pretty, but I just think the first face mold was better. Where with Hasbro, I think the face mold they've got on Elsa is perfect. I think it captures her really nicely. So I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to preference. you know, what you like. I mean, not every single person out there is gonna like Disney, you know. Some people will prefer Hasbro, and then some people will prefer Disney. So it's a preference at the end of the day, but I do think both brands has got like really nice qualities. But my advice, go for what you like. But so that's just my 2 cents. You'll see I'm wearing the same shirt as what I did in my previous video, but it's because I'm filming 2 videos. just one straight after the other one. But just so you guys know. But thank you so much for watching, and then I will see you guys in my next video. Cheers.